So you want to learn how to eat on stage or in a film. First thing you need to know is whether you're going to be eating real food or whether you're going to be fake eating. Let's start with fake eating. You're asked to pretend to eat something and you're miming it. You're trying to convince the audience that you're eating something. Decide what it is you're eating. Make sure that you know what it is. Is it sticky, cold, hot, runny, crumbly? Is it something like a sandwich that might fall apart or a burger that might fall apart? You got to make sure you know what you're eating because each of those things will have a different kind of stimulus. And then I recommend you go and actually eat that thing in real life, IRL. Make notes of what happens. First of all, you got to put it in your mouth. You might lick your fingers. There's some chewing involved. And it takes a little while to get it out of your mouth. So if you have a line, you might have to swallow. Actually swallow. You might have something stuck in your teeth afterwards. Did somebody interrupt you while you were eating? Those are little things and mannerisms that you can add to your character to make that eating more believable, more realistic. You just have to pay attention to the details, to the sensations that you feel when you are eating something. Your character needs to know why they're eating. Are they eating because they're hungry? Are they eating because they haven't had food in several days? Or are they eating because they're at a party? Did somebody ask them to try something? So knowing the character's motivation to eat is part of making it look realistic. Now, if you have real food, you're gonna have to eat a lot of this food and you're gonna have to make it taste delicious or something. How do you do that and still say your lines? Well, there are some caveats to that. Certain things are easy to eat and certain things are not. How do you say your lines and time all that stuff out while you're eating? Basically, go through your script and you denote times when you can actually take a bite when it won't interfere with your next line, unless the aim is to be a character that is talking with their mouth full, in which case you just have to talk with your mouth full. So you put it in there, you're chewing the food, and it's in your mouth and it interferes with the way you deliver the line. Use that. Anytime you have to actually eat food in a scene, if you cough or choke on it, use it. Just go with it. That's how we eat in real life. A lot of us have manners in real life, so we're gonna swallow, we're gonna finish the thing, we're gonna say, excuse me. But on stage, you gotta have timing. You gotta keep going with your lines. We need to time when we take a bite, when it's most convenient for us to say our next line. And sometimes you just wanna take a little bit less. Put a few less pieces of green beans on your fork. You also wanna look at the item that you're eating and what your character's reaction is to that item. Is it important for the scene that the item is bitter, tastes horrible, has poison in it? Is it delicious? When we put things into our mouth in real life, I'm talking food here, when we do that, we enjoy the taste or we don't like the taste. We react to the food, and actors often forget to react to what they're eating. You want to be able to express all those little micro sensations that actually come from eating. Try these foods out before you try them out on stage. See how you really react to it. Make it convincing. Make sure you swallow. Make sure you chew. Make sure you do the things like, oh, I got this in my teeth, or clearing something off the roof of my mouth, licking my lips or my fingers. All those things are important to add to give that real feeling that you are actually eating stuff on stage. Okay, we have 3 choices this time. Your character has eaten. Now, do they drink from a cup? Do they choke, or do they burp? Drink from a cup, choke, or burp? You make a choice right now. Come on, make it.